computer. There we go. There's Tabitha. Hey, you see us. Good, good. Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome. Happy Monday. I hope everybody's doing great. And thank you guys so much for popping on again. I really love doing these. And I think Justine and Rachel, you guys can attest to this. These are almost like our team calls and just checking in with each other once a week. And we are in this world of social media that's all texting and messaging and emails and stuff. It's nice to be able to see you guys and to talk to you live and in person. So that's awesome. So I want to first of all go through, let's start with sharing successes or shout something out, something that happened last week or yesterday or in the weekend that you are super proud about. And I want to hear from you guys. And then we're going to go on with talking about fighting temptations and boredom syndrome that usually happens in this kind of, if you're on a new program, if you're in the first week, that probably hasn't happened yet, but into the second week and third week, trust me. And then the girls, the other coaches here can attest to it, and anybody else has gone through the program, it happens. So let's start with Michelle. I know you just started this week into your round, so shout out a success or something awesome that's happened to you. I want to hear about it.
I remembered to pack water for my trip, like day-long trip today.
That's a bonus. That is, seriously. That's a good thing, honestly, because I know, and you girls just raise your hand. I'm sure you can attest to this. Water is an issue. Like even with me, some days I forget all about it, and it's such important to get on that. So proud of you, girl. Woo! Because you do have a struggle with water. I know you do. Yeah. So that's a bonus. All right. I'm going to Justine next.
Even though it was 30 degrees out here, I was trying on jeans, and with me being 6 months postpartum, I didn't really know. I don't think even when I went back to work with Cohen after the year that my pants fit after the year, but these pants I've had for ever. They're $20 Old Navy jeans, and I love them, and they fit perfectly. So that was a win for me. Woohoo! Even though I don't want to wear, I wore them on Friday, but I didn't want to because it was so friggin' hot out.
Not today. No. That's good. Awesome. Perfect success story. All right. I'm just going to keep picking on people. Not picking, but just picking them out. So next, Nicole, you're up because you're the next one I see in line here. I can unmute. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I worked out religiously for 7 days in a row, which has been really hard just because of my schedule and everything. I feel like I lag a day behind. So I've been able to do all my workouts last week, and it felt good.
Yeah, because you were sick. So
yeah, I'm still recovering from bronchitis. So I have puffers now.
Oh,
so the doctor says it's okay, but I feel like I'm asthmatic. But well.
No, but that's good. 7 days in a row. I know it's baby steps, right? So, sorry. Okay, perfect. So who do I have next beside on the screen? I'm going to Elise. I'm going to unmute you, and let's hear about your success from last week, whatever it may be. One thing.
Okay, my success. Sorry, we're at the soccer practice. It's crazy. Is I just finished shift shop, and I lost a little over 8 pounds, but the coolest part is that my pants that I had before I had 3 babies, fit like a glove, look good, zip up, and no muffin top.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is very awesome. That even, from a week or 2 weeks or whatever it is, it's those successes like that keeps you want to keep on going, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
No, that's awesome. I'm sure people have noticed,
Yeah. Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah, it feels good when people are like, damn, girl, what you doing?
Yeah. Oh, come do it with me.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. No, that's awesome. Yeah, shift shop, I enjoyed that. I may end up going back to it later on, but I got my plan kind of in the works of what I'm doing from now till January. So yeah, perfect. Okay. Cool. I'm going to unmute you or mute you, and I'm going to pick on Tabitha now. So Tabitha, let's hear one of your successes from last week.
Today in general, just getting back on track. I with the kids and life, and got back on track, eating and my workout on schedule. And with the heat, I just didn't think I was gonna do it. So
Yeah, no, but one day at a time,
happy to
right?
do that.
That's awesome. No, it's making the decision to just say, I got to do it. I got to do it today. Got to do this. So that's awesome. Good job, girl. I'm going to mute you. And Rachel, fire girl. I'll unmute you. There you go. Okay, go ahead. There you go.
Well, I was doing really well, like with workouts and nutrition, probably up until Friday. So that's good. Yeah, hoping to do better this week.
No, it sounds like me. Seriously. Well, it was super Saturday. Actually, Saturday I was really good because I probably burned about 8,000 calories in a run. So I was contemplating if that was being about balance. And so I'm right there with you, girl. Right there with you. So it's like me, myself. Yeah, I was off Sunday. Totally. I was off into the ditch, off the wagon so far that I didn't even know where the vehicle was to get back on. So today was day one and kind of doing a little bit of a cleanse for the next couple of days and just kind of detoxifying, not having certain foods, just because I know with the shift shop, when it eliminated carbs like breads and a lot of the dairy and stuff like that, well, not really dairy, but the breads, the rice, the oats, all that stuff, I felt better. Like I just was defluffed or de-bloated. So I'm back on it again. So that's great. Awesome, guys. Okay. So next, let's talk about fighting temptations and boredom. You guys, I'm sure, seriously, temptations all around, all the time. And it's tough. It's tough to kind of get past it unless we tell ourselves that. Like this week's theme in the group is all about mindset. And this kind of ties in with that as well. Because there's a great book that a lot of us has read, and it's called Mastering Your Mean Girl. And there's this backside voice, this inner voice that is always that type to be, excuse my language, but be that bitch that tells you otherwise, that no, you need that chocolate bar, or no, you don't need to work out. There's always that yin and that yang kind of thing, right? So we got to tell that mean girl that no, I don't. And it's almost like I've heard a lot of girls, into the second week, and I know some of you are on your first week and whatnot. There's Sylvia. Hey, Sylvia. Into that second week, you're not seeing changes and the scale's not moving, and you're not losing any inches. And like what you guys were saying, like Elise was saying, she saw the progression, she saw the success, so that keeps you going. But what happens if you don't see that? Trust me, shift shop, I did not lose a single pound, not one. And into that second, third week, that was playing mind games on me. But then when I took pictures and I'm looking in the mirror and saw the difference of the inches lost and how I felt, then I knew something was working right. So basically, you got to look at other things other than the scale, seriously, and those excuses. You got to look at the energy that you're having. If you're more focused, the clarity, if you're feeling more confident, like, Justine's rocking a pair of jeans that she wouldn't have, after she had Cohen. It's those little tiny successes those are the main changes, we're trying to create here. So, but it's not about creating huge results in 21 days. I mean, we all want that. I'm not the only one. Please don't tell me, like, I would love, 1 week in shift shop, I was like, I'm going to lose 8 to 10 pounds in 1 week. We all want that success, that short, quick little, this is happening to me, right? It's not really going to happen. It's those everyday small changes that we make along the way that we decide to do along the way, that it's like that snowball. And you do one thing one day, like not having sugar, and you do it the next day, and you do it the next day. That creates momentum, and then that creates that bigger snowball, which means that's your success. So, and it's about creating the habits, right? That's what we want. We want to create the habits. Yes, good Lord, we are allowed to have treats. I had wings yesterday. I will not lie. I had wings and I had some fries. So it was good. And I had a drink too. So, I mean, but here's the thing, you create those habits and you have the tools to keep on going. So if you have one bad day, don't say, oh, well, I had a bad day. I plan for it. And then the next day you get back on, you're not that much further behind. But I posted today, like, don't let that one day turn into a week, because that's a train wreck waiting to happen. Because you guys know how hard it is, even with 3 days or 4 days of not working out, and you try to jump back in and get on plyo fix with Autumn or whatever the first day of the program is. It's freaking tough. And then you feel discouraged because you're either sore as shit, you can't go up and down the stairs, you can't sit on the toilet, so it's like, oh, well, I'm going to take another couple days off. That's exactly what I felt like this morning. I didn't want to do. I thought, okay, no, I can't move. I need to just rest and go soak in the tub or whatever. But I thought, no, I'm going to do this. I will modify the crap out of it if I have to. And I did. Well, not the crap out of it, but I modified what I needed to do. And I actually, honestly, felt better after I did it. So if any of you are in your first week and you are sore, because you will be, that's no lie. Or if you're in your second week and you have upped your weights and you're sore, work through it. These programs and the calendars are laid out with the workouts for a reason. Okay, so stick to it. The other thing is, are you getting bored of the food? We all do that. I'm a creature of habit, and I don't know, everybody else here might be the same. It's easy to do the same thing repeated over, and that's what I try to tell. And I think Justine can, and Rachel, you can all attest to that. We've told new challengers that are new at this and starting out, stick with the same meal plan for 2, 3, 4 days to get in the habit of doing it. But then it's almost like we just continue on that habit, right? Here's a tip: spice things up. Hot sauce, it's your friend. I got a great Cajun spice when we were down in New Orleans, and it gives everything that you think may, like, if it was bland for you, it gives it a little kick in the butt. So it helps. Like there's tons of if you're doing 21 Day Fix or whatever program, usually there's a spice section recipe area. Go there and make the spices. They're Fix approved. So go in there, make up the spices. There's what is it, Justine? Is it Southwest it's called? That's the main one, I think. Yeah. Go in there and make that. Okay. And then put it on everything. If your eggs taste like they are rubber, put some hot sauce, put some spices. I'm not 100% sure if they're all Fix approved, but I do love Epicure spices. And the ones that are made for dips, I don't ever make the dip. I usually put the spices on the food because I'm sure they're dehydrated, pure ingredients. I don't know. Justine, do you have a thought on that?
For Epicure, I think they are pretty clean.
Yeah.
I think they'll be okay.
So and Rachel, do you think so too? Sylvia?
Sylvia just asked if there's a substitute for ketchup.
Yeah.
There actually, Sylvia, there is a 21 Day Fix approved ketchup recipe I have seen before on Pinterest.
Me too.
Oh, I gotta look for that.
So check that out. If I find it, I will post it. I will post that for you girls because I made it once before, and there's actually barbecue sauce too that's Fix approved.
My husband actually laughs at me because the spinach with the Shift Shop recipe for the spinach and the eggs, there's a lot of spinach. I'm not used to that much spinach, so I usually load it up a little bit with ketchup. And he's like, "What the heck was the point of working out?" He's like, sugars in that, and I was like, I can't eat it without that. I need ketchup in order to digest this spinach. I don't like spinach.
Well, no, well, there's the thing. Definitely check, you guys, Pinterest. Pinterest is my first go-to because you could type in and you can find a world of stuff there. I have found the ketchup recipe before, and there is a barbecue one too. Like when you're doing your chicken breasts on the barbecue or whatever, make sure you check out those first. And like I said, the bottom line is just spice it up. Make the spices. There's tons of recipes. I know Country Heat has quite a few like spice mixed recipes. And it gives it that different flavor. But yeah, Civil, I'll look that up. And I just read there, I had no results the whole first round of Shift Shop. Like the inches weren't huge, but when I looked at the pictures, like if you guys saw my pictures, like I had abs. Like the abs are gone right now.
Dar messaged me like every other day.
Yeah.
Saying, I haven't lost anything. I haven't lost anything. I'm like, look at your pictures.
Well, the thing is, I was telling Michelle yesterday, it's Super Saturday, Super Sunday, whatever you want to call it, that because I was planning on posting my transformation like weekly. So my first week, I lost something like 4 or 5 pounds and like something like 7 inches. Like I lost quite a bit. And then all of a sudden, my second week, but I'm also like on the time of the month. So I don't know if it's because I'm bloated. I lost like 1 inch and I lost no pounds. Like I like maintained it. And I was like, oh my God, how am I going to post a before and after picture and say, oh yeah, guess what? I've lost nothing. And like, people are going to like think this shit doesn't work.
No, but talk about the other things. Like I said, do you find that you have more energy? Are you feeling that you feel more confident, that you've overcome the struggles with wanting to have the bag of chips or the fries or the whatever? But look at Michelle, look at Justine. Like seriously, I was messaging her. I'm like, what the F? I'm not losing any weight. My head was focused on that damn scale because I saw all those people like in our team and other results, and they were like losing weight like this and that. And I had to go back a minute and go, okay, I got to look at all the other things. And I'm just that type of person. I want to prove things to myself that I can do this. So I wanted to just go through that whole challenge and be 100%. And whatever the outcome was the outcome. There was a person at one of the Super Saturdays. And it was, they used to have a wall where there was all the transformation. I think that it was a guy or girl, and they gained a pound. But you look at those two pictures side by side, wow, like it was crazy. So they either lost inches or lost a few. But it's funny how we posted in our group that picture of the grapefruits of 5 pounds, how much room that takes up compared to the oranges. Your lean muscle does not take up as much room, but it still weighs 5 pounds. It still is that 5 pounds. So focus on that. Just take one day at a time. Don't let that discourage you. You got to tell yourself, I can do this, right? So you got this, Sylvia.
I'm debating if I should do another round. I'm like, this 45-minute shit sucks. I'm struggling. Like, I was like, this morning, I was like, is it almost finished? Is it almost finished? I was like, I want this 45 minutes to just go by fast.
You know what? Rock some music out. Put some music on that you really love to listen to, because by now you kind of know the moves, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I had to do towards the end. Seriously, I did. And I actually then that time flew by. So just keep at it. Keep going. You can do this. Be strict with your nutrition. Like I said, go on Pinterest to find the ketchup. If that helps you overcome that, it's there. It's approved. So you just have to, if I find it, I'll post it in the app for you too. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So that was one thing. And the other, Pinterest is one, but please, God sakes, girls, go on to, type it in, Team Beachbody blog. There's tons of recipes in there. There's fitness tips. There's nutrition tips. There's mindset stuff in there as well. So if you need a little daily dose of something, just go check it out and switch it up. Now what's next?
Sorry. I'm writing it down. Team Beachbody blog?
Yeah, the Team Beachbody blog. And you could I think, maybe I'm wrong, Justine, but I think you can get there through the Beachbody On Demand app or like on the computer.
Website. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I
At
think
the top,
it
I
says,
think there's articles.
yeah, I think it says blog up there or something.
Yeah.
So, what else did I want to say about don't reinvent the wheel? Don't make it different. Like, I posted in the page about, what calories are kind of in the containers, because that's a science that maybe a lot of us don't need to learn about quite yet. But if you're trying to adapt a recipe that you really want to try, but it doesn't say anything about 21 Day Fix approved, my first suggestion is don't do it. Stick to you have so many resources on the blog, Pinterest, in your nutrition guide, stick with those. But if you have something that kind of looks like you could adapt it, then I'll find that thing. You'll have to just scroll back. Maybe I'll try to do it as a PDF, because I think you can only do PDFs in the file section of our app group. But it kind of broke down because I was actually looking at what the calories were in a yellow container for some reason last week, and then I found this. So then I knew, well, this is very similar. It's a little less calories than what they're saying the container is. So then I knew that was okay for me to count as one yellow. But like I said, I'm going to tell you, stick to you've got a ton of recipes and stuff to look at that you can do that. And if you really want to, with your meal plan, and I talked to some of my girls about this, that they struggle. They don't want to make 5 different meals for the kids, the family, all that. Get your kids and your husband or boyfriend involved and make it fun. Make it a theme night every night of the week, like Taco Tuesdays. There is 21 Day Fix taco recipes, Meatless Mondays. Do a vegetarian one, but get them involved in looking at the recipe online. If you've got 3 kids, get them to each pick a dinner for the night to make it fun, so that you aren't going to have to make a meal for them, a meal for you. You've got yourself covered from breakfast to lunch and your snacks and stuff. Dinner, that's usually where things fall apart. So that's a suggestion there. Let's see what else I had here. Sorry. Treats, cheats, treat meal. If that's the one thing that'll make you fall off track totally, I don't like to suggest to go ahead and do it. But if it's one thing, then plan for it. And if you are going to have it, definitely, like Saturday, I went 2 hours, 7 kilometers. Because I knew Sunday I was going to be having a little bit of a treat. So plan for it. Get out with the kids, go walking, whatever. I'm not condoning to go off the wagon, but if it's a mindset thing that you just can't get over, have a little bit of it, but plan it. If you're the type of person, that you can have a piece of chocolate or one glass of wine without falling apart, go for it. I, on the other hand, have to have a governor when it comes to wine. So, if I do, it's a total mindset game there. What else did I want to say? Set the vision here. Set big goals. This week, I want to hear what your goals are for this week. If it's your first week, I see Michelle might have gone off or couldn't go on. I want to hear what your goals are for this week. Make them big. Is it a pair of jeans? Justine already got into it. Is there a dress on the weekend? You're going out to a wedding or a function that you want to get into. Have that vision always there. Put sticky notes around. I've got sticky notes on my computer. I've got some downstairs. If it's a bikini that you want to fit into for January, if you're going away, put that somewhere where you're going to see that every day. If it's on your phone as a backdrop, put it there. But have that vision, because it'll help you get through. It'll be like your why. Whatever your why is, maybe even write that out. Put it as a sticky note. Put it somewhere. Put on the bathroom mirror, whatever it is. The more you see it, the more that will help you get through that. Let's see. I think that's about it. Justine, did you have anything that you want to add to that about this week? last week, this week?
I don't think so. Like you said, you're more like with the wine. I would pick food over alcohol any day. So that's where I have to be like, okay, yeah, you can keep putting your hand into the whatever food is in front of you, but make it healthy. Like that's why I have to portion out all my baggies of, like, even if it's a bag of carrots, I'll just keep eating it until it's gone. Like I can't stop myself, even though it's healthy. Like, so that's my thing of having to portion everything out so that I can't have to stop. Oh, my cup of baggie is done, not my full 2 kilograms or whatever it is.
It's true. Like today I was taking pictures. You said carrots because that just what tweaked me. I stopped at the grocery store. I need a few things and I hadn't ate my afternoon snack. And I knew it was going to be right close to where supper was. I was out taking pictures. So I bought a little mini bag of carrots. Well, on the way home, I opened them up. I thought I'll have a couple. Well, before I know it, I had like 8, 10, 12 of them. And I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Yeah, you think carrots, oh, they're great. They're veggies. The sugar in them, the natural sugars. So it's more than what a portion could be. But it's just I agree with you there. Yes, I like my wine, but I'm about the food too. Like there's a point where I maybe couldn't stop there. So you gotta just say to yourself, even out loud. Michelle did a live video about that too. It's like, just say it. Do you need this, Darlene? Do you really, like, is this going to make you happier? I'm an emotional eater. So if shit goes wrong or there's something stressful in my life, guess what happens? I will go for a bag of chips or nachos or whatever's there. Chocolate's my boo. Right. And gummy worms, because I got addicted to them when I was running because they were cheaper than the running gummies. So I could eat a whole bag of that without even blinking my eye. So that's something it's like a muscle. You have to work on that every day. So if it takes putting little reminders of Post-it notes and putting them around, do it. And we're all coaches on here right now. So if you've got challengers, if you've got somebody that's struggling, tell them that to put that up there as a reminder. Because sometimes it's hard to tell ourselves that, but the more we do it, the more we work on it like a muscle, the more it becomes a habit. And that we know that chocolate is not going to give us a hug or it's feeding us emotionally that way, but that feeling's going to be gone. So that's just my little bit that I want to talk to you guys about today. And it's about mindset. We're in the second week, or if you're in a new program on the second week or third week, or if you're just kind of in between programs and you're not, whatever it is, that it is, who is talking about it today? It's not easy, but it's also not rocket science. This whole clean eating, fit lifestyle. It's just however you want to take it and however you want to go with it. And I know how I feel when I'm doing great and whatever. So that is it I have for this week, but I want to hear what the goals are coming this week from everybody. So whoever wants to go first, I won't pick on you guys again. Anyone?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Yay.
Okay, my goals for the week is to stay on track with my nutrition, to get my workouts in, and to like my full. I've been noticing that as he's saying 5, I'm like, I'm done. I don't wait till the 0. I just give up at the 5. Like as soon as I hear him counting, like today he was like 15 seconds, and I was like, yep, I did 45 seconds. We're good enough. So I know that's a weakness.
Okay, that will hold you to that, Sylvia.
Yeah. And I need to start inviting people more to coaching. And that's another weakness of mine.
And there's just like the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rip it like a Band-Aid, and just that's your goals this week. Those are great goals. And just it's sometimes to do with the fear. Like I'm like you too. When they count that 3, 2, 1, even 5 seconds left, sometimes I'm like, me. But
It burns, man.
yeah. Oh, I know. So this is your mission this week. Finish each workout out to when the one is counted out, done, or 0, whatever. And then work on the other, and you can do it. Challenge is to invite 3 people.
I'm trying.
Okay, you got it.
If you like take any of Darlene's my posts that we did for coaching, like I did 2 today. Darlene, you did?
Yep, I did one on my personal wall and then one on my fit group. They're different posts, but kind of the same thing. Like I just tweaked things a little bit there. So we have
make them yours, and then from today, I'm going to be inviting everyone that liked it to our webinar tomorrow night. Anyone that liked it that I haven't already talked to recently, hey, what are you doing at 9:00 tonight? Jump on.
Come join us.
The worst they can say is no.
Should I do a post tonight or should I do one tomorrow morning?
It's probably too late tonight, I would think, to do one tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do another one tomorrow at like 8:30 at night before our call. I won't be able to invite the actual people to it then, but hopefully they click the link. And then Wednesday morning, I can always go back and say, hey, I can add you into the group. It was last night, but I can tag you in the video of it.
Okay.
So I'm going to have like 3 or 4 posts that I can hopefully have people to talk, even just to start talking with them about it.
All right. So I'm actually pretty excited because I know that I was, where is it? After Super Saturday, I got super excited. Hold on. I'm looking for it. Oh, here it is. I had it ready for you guys. Don't mind me. I'm excited. Can you see this?
What is it?
Okay. So basically, I printed out weekly calendars with enough space for me to like literally write down. I did it till the end of the year, and then tomorrow I'm planning on doing it the whole 2018. So I have it all set. So I'm gonna write down my workout program, if I have team meetings, when coaching events, because I'm like always like I look at the calendar, like the Fitnique one and Team Rise Up, and then I'm like, okay, on this day I have this, on this day I have that. And I'm always like, when is that again? And I'm always forgetting. So I'm like, I need to visually like write it down so like I can start inviting and getting on top of it. Because if I visually see, oh fuck, like next Wednesday we have a coaching, like what is coaching? I need to like start inviting like at least 10, 15 people and like put it on my actual like plan that I need to do it. Then I think that will encourage me to like get my messages out. So I need to like do my own sanity. But anyways, that was one of the things I got from Super Sunday was like, I need to get this.
Perfect.
I'm pumped now. I don't know how long this pump is going to be, but I'm pumped.
Well, but that's the key with either fitness and the business part of it. Even the fitness, like, yes, you heard Carl, how he had his whole calendar of workouts laid out from now until into January. And that's something I need to work on too. And yeah, you girls have your calendars out. You got to do it. Like, even if you print them out, if you go to the dollar store, even they have tons of neat little ones I just noticed out for 2018. So make it simple that way, plan it out, put your goals on each week on there too. The more you see it, the more it's going to come to fruition. So
yeah, I'm gonna do color coded and everything. I'm like so excited.
Hey, you gotta share them with us then, Sylvia.
Sounds good.
Okay. Okay, who wants to go next for goals? Nicole, perfect.
So I hate waking up in the morning, but I woke up early in the latter half of last week, and it really made a difference because I found that I had more family time at night. And so I think I'm going to try and do it and wake up tomorrow.
You can do it. Let's do it. And then post a selfie when you are ready to work out, and then we know that you're up.
See, this is the thing. Posting, I totally want to do more of, and I'm trying to be as discreet, though, in my posts. I don't know if you've noticed, but
yeah,
just because through work, I'm like, I can't.
Oh no, like post in the app. Say I'm up. Who's up with
yeah,
me?
yeah. Okay, for sure in the app, 100%. But I want to post more socially online because I noticed a huge difference on Saturday. I posted something. I'm like, oh my God, all these people I'm going to invite because they all responded. So I have a list now, and it's like, okay, I'm going to stick to the threes of that Michelle had, where you follow up with 3 people, invite 3 people, and then what's the third one? I forget. But anyways, like the rule of threes. And I noticed I did that today, and already I've got responses for people to follow up tomorrow. So I'm going to try and keep on doing that. But I want to keep on posting without seeming like I'm over posting. I don't know how, do you know what I mean? The only reason why I say this is because I have to be very careful through my work, because I was told I can't go on social media and publicize that I'm coaching.
Yeah. No, we got your back, girl. Because there's Heidi was another girl that was similar to that before she was off in her maternity leave. Oh my God. You know what I meant. Not league. But yeah, totally. And with Nicole, Instagram is going to be her jam. Like she's going to own that because, you know, I love Instagram. It's Facebook has changed a lot. So I think that's totally doable. And you're right. It's about creating that curiosity, right? I'm going to just stop recording this just because I don't think the other girls need to